Hello, people watching this video. Uh, whatever you want me to. Tell me what you would like to be addressed as in the comments, and I'll refer to you as that. Um, we're playing corruption chess, which means if your king captures something, you win, or if you checkmate a king, you win as well. I'm here with Emerson, who's playing as the white pawns
Hey,
and
what's
pieces.
up, guys? Holy shit, yeah.
It's really me.
Hey,
Hello, viewers.
And I'm playing as the red pawns and pieces, and we got Crepuscular. If you've seen our 3-player chess videos, it's a common theme of us. So yeah, if your king captures something, you win or checkmate. And we're playing on this 3-player board. Things move a little bit differently, but pretty normal.
are you gonna? Can you write down the rules in the Can you write down the rules?
Where do you want me to write them?
Write them in the Discord chat.
Which chat?
I don't even know.
I'll just
make it so I can see it.
I'll message it to you. So if your king captures something, you win. Shouldn't have to worry about it for a little bit. Oh, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder where that
You're messaging it to my Facebook, or where are you messaging it to?
I sent it to you on Discord.
Alright, so let me see. This is a private. I see it. Okay, if your king captures something, you win. Got it. Perfect. Alright, sweet. Judge.
You got it.
Alright, here we go. Turn. Aha. Okay, here we go.
What's that gambit that you always do, Emerson?
Oh, I always do. Well, I do a Scandinavian. Is it the 2-pawn gambit that you're talking about?
Yeah.
Danish. I think it's pretty much a bad gambit if you're a GM. Like you shouldn't use it because it's
Yeah, it would be particularly bad in this variant.
Wait, what gambit?
What'd you say? What was it again? Danish?
What Danish gambit is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about the Danish gambit. Yeah.
Okay, why would it be? I guess it would be worse in this variant because
you wouldn't recapture the pawn and just let the pawn come closer to you, and then your king would just move close to it.
Oh. So like e4, e5, d4, he takes d4. Then if king b2 then black easily protects it, so like if c3 and then takes, then he can't even move the king up very quickly. But then I guess like then I guess you have to take because he wouldn't want if black takes on b2 and they're gonna have to recapture. So yeah, I don't really know if white could actually like forcibly take the opponent's king if black accepts.
Yeah, maybe so. That was when Mike and I played. It was a king capturing a pawn, that strolled in a little too far. And that was always the... And the pawn can't move backwards, so, of course. I mean.
Okay. But y'all are quick movers. You guys play a lot since it's gone?
I've been playing against, like, the computer. I mean, I do that a lot more often than I play against people.
Really?
I mean...
Do you do that, like, anonymously?
I do it on a... Yes, I do it anonymously.
Because I haven't really seen... Yeah, like, on your account, I haven't really seen much... many games played recently, stuff when you stream.
Yeah. I mean, I worry... I don't know. I guess I haven't worried about it too much, but when I don't know. Let me think about it.
So, is this like a deep, dark secret?
No, it's I mean, I think I do like I've mentioned before. I prefer to play talking to people. And so, I mean, I've wanted to play a few tournaments recently. I almost played the yearly Horde one like a week ago or something like that. But I did enjoy watching it. There's the great player who I haven't watched. I mean, I've been watching Stupid Fish and FM Sevos. I don't know. Sevos? I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Sevos? I don't really know.
Yeah. I always watch their games. What was that? I missed what you said, Corpusco.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, like, I always thought of him as like Savenos.
Oh, yeah, that's probably right.
I don't really know how you actually pronounce that.
Yeah. But Turkish Drafts is a player that I've seen play Horde a few times, and they were crushing it on that tournament. So I watched their games. And I was like, I didn't prepare for the tournament. It was just there that day, and I was kind of like, well, I do have the time to play today. But yeah, I did. And I played enough with, like, I usually practice with Stockfish level 7 on Horde. I don't know. I need to get to level 8, but I need to try. I just need to. I don't know. I always figure there's more openings I can figure out, especially with the pieces for Horde. So, I mean, I figure I can like I can play faster with a computer, and I'm not talking to them anyway, and they're not gonna like. I don't know.
I get what you mean. To play in many formats. The more formats you play, the more different exposures you have to style.
Yeah. And like, but I always watch Horde. Like, I watch a lot of Horde, and then like, people will do different openings, and like, the computer's a little iffy with Horde. So like, as long as the game ends up in a win, like even though the opening says it's kind of a loss, it might not really be. I mean, so, I mean, still, I don't know, that's weird to say, but. Yeah, I don't know. I like playing with the computer. I always get a faster play at a computer analysis, and I can just keep rematching. And there's different bots that you can play that have like different play styles too. I mean, so they're still really good. I've been thinking about playing more on my MangoTown account. I guess I don't have any reason not to now. I mean, or I don't know if I had a reason not to in the beginning with. I don't know. I haven't thought about it too much. All right. But I probably will play if I plan for it. Whatever Horde tournament I see next, I somewhat prepare for it. I'll probably play it next. I've been watching a lot of good shows. I don't like. It's not like I have a. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say that either. I've been filling my time up with whatever needs to be. I don't know.
Shows have you been watching?
Legion is the show I've been watching recently.
Our Legion's been amazing.
Legion's.
I mean, I watched the first episode and my mind was.
Yeah, I have it on a Google Drive and I'd completely recommend it.
Have you guys seen Sorry to Bother You?
No.
It's a great film about capitalism, but it's like satirical and like super interesting.
I just looked at the show Legion. I hadn't really heard it before, I think.
If you haven't heard about it, you should definitely go on his recommendation.
I'll send you the Google Drive tonight.
Oh, can you send it to me?
Yeah. I have the first 2 seasons, and then the third season's filming or is like airing right now, and that's the last one. So.
Oh wow! I'm so glad they're keeping it short, so they're not playing the money ride.
Well, it was part of like, it's not. Well, it's like technically not in the MCU, but like, I think it secretly is.
MCU? What do you mean?
The Marvel Cinematic
Marvel
Universe.
Capcom crap.
I looked it up and it says it's based on the Marvel Comics character.
Yeah, it's a Marvel character, and it's a Marvel like. So technically, I think technically what Fox was running it. Yeah, or Fox or FX, I guess. I don't know. It's X-Men, so Fox owned it. Yeah. But, like, it's definitely not in the X-Men universe, even though he's an X-Men character. So it could definitely... It's such an independent show and such a... Like, we don't know if the show's... the show could be completely in his mind, and I'm not really sure if that's the case not yet. But it could be, or it could be in like a mental space, or the
Matrix,
or even could be like whatever the new whatever new timeline or reality of MCU. But I wouldn't be surprised if they claimed the show as part of a multiverse or something like that, or if it got like repicked up. I don't know. I don't know if it would get repicked up just because of how many shows they're already doing. But kind of like Deadpool, where it's kind of theorized Deadpool was already in the MCU. I think Legion's kind of in the same case as that. But it's also an allegory of Carl Jung's The Shadow. So, or at least
I don't know that show.
It's not a show like the.
I know it's not. I know Carl Jung's a psychologist. I know. I just said show. I mean, what's the book about? Is it like his psychology stuff, or what is it?
Yeah. It's kind of like. There's a lot of Jung psychology. I guess in philosophy through the show. I don't know how to put it, but like. But like, so Legion in the comics is, he has like hundreds of personalities, and each different one of them is has a different superpower. So he has like hundreds of powers in the comics, but like a different, like he accesses them differently through different personalities. But it could also be seen that like Young's a somewhat kind of thing, and Young thought like your idea, like everyone kind of had multiple personalities or ideas or thoughts or whatever, and that so I don't know, it's hard to, but it's not explained yet on the show if every single character on the show is actually him or not. I don't know if it will explain that, but that, I mean, I guess we don't know that in real life either. Deep. Yeah.
Oh, and Emerson, I'm glad that you looked up you found the video of the Romeos singing.
Yeah, dude. Oh, pretty good. One of them, somebody's wearing a calculus shirt.
I looked it up once, and I only found one video, and this time it's pulled up now, and I see at least three or four, maybe 5, 6.
So that Amore video, it actually has 72 views now, and I see there's a comment by someone from a month ago saying saluting already.
I have a friend. Caleb. Emerson, Caleb got kind of viral with his. He did a French horn quartet, but like him.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
He got 100,000 views or something like that. Or at least the last time I looked at it.
Monetized for that video?
Not that I know of. Cause it was on Imager, and it wasn't on YouTube. It was on Imager, so I don't know anything about Imager accounts.
Like more. I don't think. Yeah, is Imager even monetized at all?
I have no clue. I knew about Imager like 5 or 10 years ago, and then pretty much forgot it existed until he like said his video was there.
I've known it because of Reddit. Its prominence on Reddit and all that.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't Reddit as much?
I go on 2 or 3 Reddits, and I go on the chess Reddit or /chess variants Reddit just to look. I go on.
I'm a front page lurker, so.
I go on the jokes just on stream. I've looked at r/jokes, and then the only one that I look at like in my free time is R Real Life. I think that's what it is, or R. Let me look. They are outside, where. Let me just. Subreddit for Outside, a free-to-play game with 7 billion plus active players. So every post is like the real world is a video game, and they speak in that sort of language.
Oh yeah, you told me about this. Yeah, you told me about that.
I've seen it before.
So this first post, or one of the first posts here, is interesting rare feature where the leaves spawn at the bottom of the tree instead of the top. Must be some sort of exotic upside down tree.
What is it a picture of?
It's kind of like a bush, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's just this tree that has. I mean, it looks like a bush. Oh, sorry. Okay, castle. All right. I'm actually gonna. I don't know if I want to castle or not, because I kind of want to storm forward with my king, kind of, but I don't want to get. I don't want to get checkmated. I got to find the right time for that.
Yeah, it's really Yeah, I'm not sure how you should use your king here. It's like, to a certain extent, that you can hyper guard things with the king. I mean, I didn't really feel like it would be good to just like march out with it early in the game.
Yeah. It was kind of like a King of the Hill when we played it. Like, you definitely had to wait a little bit to march out your king, but you did march out your king. And it was kind of weird to, like, because the king could, go anywhere, like, on the sides of the board. And so, like, I could march my king up behind. One of them was, like, I walked an entire row of, like, a pawn chain and then got the back pawn with my king. Because, like, there wasn't, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There wasn't a bishop to stop me.
Recently, it happened to me a few times, and like I was playing King of the Hill, on League chess where it'd be like regular chess for so long they'd forget that it was King of the Hill. By the time it was late in the game, and suddenly they'd start moving their king forward, they'd be confused, and then they'd move to the center. And
I watched the King of the Hill game, and you had a mate in 3, and you ended up losing the game. And
a couple days ago, I had this run where I kept getting these winning positions and then screwing them up.
It was hard to see. It was kind of hard to see, and I was like looking at it for kind of like a puzzle. I was like, "Does he have it here? Does he have it here?" And you moved your king back, and I was like, "I don't know." He might have had it, and I checked the analysis afterwards, and it was mate in 3.
Oh, I mean, like mate is in the king in the center.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so often like it's actually like super difficult. Like like both sides are in time trouble, and kings are close to the center.
Yeah. He was threatening your rook, and if you would have moved up to protect your rook with your king, you would have, it would have been a mate in 3. But instead, you either moved your rook back or, like, moved your king. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. I've seen that. I don't know. I've seen that a few with. I mean, I know usually with Emerson's game, I see a lot of time trouble with both sides. Like I just pop it.
I'm a time trouble. I'm a time person. I like to do the best move, and then I'm like, "Fuck, I have 1 second."
That's it.
It happens actually when I play like any kind of variant in the blitz time control. It seems like I'm a lot more likely to use a lot of time in the middle game.
Oh, that's actually why I didn't play the yearly horde. It was 3-0, and even though I'm good at, I think I'm pretty good at. Would be fine with 5-0, but I would at least like an increment, especially with horde. There's so many pawns to take.
Yeah. In my case, it's like I'm usually I feel like I'm pretty good at actually like pre-moving out end games, with very little time. Like if I can get into an end game.
I've gotten better at it. I've gotten better at it, but I'd say, I mean, with the amount of people who just like love fast play on online chess, I would definitely not call myself anywhere near a fast player. Like I never played with a clock really until, like I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, I mean, I guess I played against computers and stuff, but. The 3+0 with Atomic and Anti-Chess and Racing Kings usually is pretty good, but with Horde...
And 3-check as well, I think.
Yeah, 3-check. Well, I don't know. Sometimes... Well, at 3-check, I definitely have to think a lot more. So there's some times where I just need to, like, want to just like think for a minute if I should sacrifice something. But well, I've developed everything perfectly, so now I'm not sure what I need to do. This is as good a setup as anyone could need. What'd you say?
I feel like one of my main problems, like like in regular tests and in variants, maybe is just like getting. I'm in a position where it's like I finished my development. I'm not sure how to improve the position. I just kind of overthink. Then eventually make a move that doesn't really do much.
Yeah. I hear you. There we go. That doesn't do much. But so I practice. Well, so I've been trying to make like some studies recently of some puzzles, and I did that with back rank mates. But I've been trying to do that with like as many checkmates as I can. So I've been doing that for a bit, just doing a lot of puzzles and just I don't know practicing 960 pretty much with the computer, and if I find any puzzles but I've recently taken a break from that because I had to play Horde basically to practice Horde again. I haven't practiced enough. The acceleration expansion to the universe is actually an optimization trick the devs had to implement due to the exponential increasing amount of consciousness observation entering the game.
Just say that a little slower and more like.
I'll say it again. The accelerating expansion of the universe is actually an optimization trick the devs had to implement due to the exponential.
Who are devs?
Developers? Yeah. Due to the exponentially increasing amount of conscious observation entering the universe, entering the game.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right.
Dude, that's DLC, man.
Oh man, that black pawn. I want to move my knight there. Why does the sunburn debuff even exist?
There's
The sunburn. What?
Debuff.
Debuff.
I don't understand.
It says, I spent more time than usual in direct sunlight yesterday. Several other players said that getting sunlight on your skin is important as it lets your body produce an item called vitamin D that gives you extra energy, among other benefits. So I was outside longer than usual yesterday, and now the skin that was exposed to this sunlight is red and sensitive. Even touching it lightly deals damage to me.
Okay, so a debuff is the contrary term of a buff is an effect that hampers the target in some way, frequently lowers attributes, hinders the effectiveness of the target's actions, or causes damage over time.
Yes, indeed it is. Alright, so we all develop our rooks. Good job on everyone. Hey, Watson, hey. Why is fall damage so high? It seems fall damage increases as you level up. Between levels 0 and 15, I have hardly ever got any fall damage. But from level 30 plus, even just missing a step has caused me a 50% reduction in speed for about 5 days duration. We could be in the simulation, you guys. Elon Musk thinks it's 1 in billions chance that we're not.
I think that's kind of, based on what I know, I think it's kind of ridiculous to think that you can have much of an idea of the probability at this point.
I think it was more hyperbole.
Yeah.
You know.
I wouldn't say I'm the best with probabilities. I mean, I think he makes a good argument, but I wouldn't know how to put numbers to it.
Yeah, I think the numbers are just hyperbole. They're just like a way to say it's a big number.
Yeah. There's multiple infinites. Do you want to say goodbye to one of your pawns? Just play like Alpha Zero and not care about the pawns. Don't care about the pawns. That's what I'm actually kind of worried about, because a lot of my strategy is pawn hunting. Or a lot of I wouldn't say strategy, but like.
Like I've gotten you to just like try to take material and then just get you.
Atomic Chess Squad is challenging me on Leech.
Is that a real person?
It's
I think
Atomic Chess Squad. But I don't know if there's like a real person running it who challenges people or not. But it challenges people.
I think I know there are people behind like a lot of different bots, so I would guess there's someone behind it. Because I don't think bots are allowed to just like randomly challenge people. Or even if they could, that would be kind of interesting to code. I mean, I don't know how exactly they would code that, but I would be interested in seeing that. What? guess. I was thinking I could move to J7 just to make your rook move, just to be annoying. But then, like, it doesn't serve me any
But
purpose. I
knight
don't
would
think.
look really stupid in that position.
What? Yeah, the
Your
knight.
knight would look really stupid in that position
Yeah.
when that rook moved.
But now, if I capture this pawn, what do I gotta figure out what I need to do. Because you could. I don't want you to trap me either. If I capture. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you can trap me if I capture that pawn. Because I can't move back to the square. Ah. Take that.
Rewind it back. Just got the booty to make your booty go. That. Rewind it back. Little John's got the music maker.
You're gonna give me a copyright strike, Emerson. What are you thinking?
Copperhead strike? What's that?
Copyright.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Your singing's too good. The algorithm will pick it up.
Oh, dude, we need you barber shopping, dude.
I have sang 4-part harmony before, but I was
Haven't we all of our music majors?
I don't know. I didn't really do it.
Good in music school.
Would you? I mean, did you sing 4-part harmony much in music school?
Yeah.
What class?
We did it for some of our theory classes,
Oh yeah. I mean,
and we did it in our conducting classes. You would always be the choir. We'd be the choir for each other. So yeah.
we played our instruments for conducting, and we're the instruments for each other.
Well, we had 2 conducting classes. We had a choir conducting class,
Yeah.
and then we had an instrumental conducting. In the choir conducting class, we were each other's singers.
Oh, our choir was kind of like, I don't know, the younger choir.
Shadier one.
Oh, but also, so in grad school, I had the option to take. I could either take conducting lessons or like instrument lessons, and I took instrument lessons. I took my saxophone lessons.
Seriously, I took conducting. I loved conducting.
I wasn't. I mean, it was because I could take jazz lessons. I could take specifically jazz lessons instead of like classical. So.
Nice.
Ooh.
Earth-shattering move.
I don't take too kindly to that attack.
An attack?
His rook is attacking my pawn.
So now you have 1, 2, 3. You have
Yeah, it's plenty guarded.
3 attackers, and you're attacking. You're guarding it 3 times. For now.
Ooh. Where is that bishop?
Actually, I didn't send more attackers. Didn't send any more attackers. Looks like I did, but if you look at what it really does, it doesn't.
Why? That pawn, Emerson's pawn is attacking that square, right?
No, it's not. That's what I was telling you.
Oh, okay.
You're in trouble.
You're in trouble? Who's in
You're
trouble?
in trouble.
Why am I in trouble?
Let's see. Ready?
What? I
In
mean,
trouble, dude.
nah.
Trouble in River City. Right. Oh. Not quite in trouble because of a freaking move that Crepuscular can do on me. Because of what Crepuscular's attack is. Can't, and I will. Here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you both just took one of your pawns.
I don't appreciate it very much. I would say that. But we all have our time.
Husk, what are you thinking, man?
He's probably like probably my queen shouldn't be captured. That's probably the first thing.
But your knight?
By your rook?
And my rook?
Yes, your rook is currently attacking Crepuscular's queen.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, if you take the rook, then...
You would get 2 rooks for a queen, which is technically...
Yeah, well, it looks like I get 2 rooks for a queen, but you always have the, like... In 3-player, it's always complicated because the third person can do something. But in this case, like, we all have really safe kings, so there's not really,
but do you realize we're going to be trading down so much, we would be giving Travis a humongous advantage if we traded down.
Yeah.
I mean, Travis would have a huge advantage. He would be down a queen. I'd be down 2 rooks, and he would still have all of his queen rooks. I mean, so, like, probably we shouldn't trade down.
Yeah.
Right?
I am down. If
logic,
it counts for anything, I'm down 2 pawns.
Okay. And you're feeling my logic, right, Kripusk?
I am.
I am attacking your queen. If you move your queen, I can trade down a rook. But then, would I even want to trade down a rook? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't even want to trade any major pieces.
Yeah, 3-player is so difficult if you think about it.
We had a comment recently being like, "Isn't chess hard enough?" like what? Why do it? Ooh, where's your queen going? It's not coming towards me. I don't want to come towards me. What are you doing?
hell am I gonna do? Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah.
It's the bells of Christmas past. I don't know. All right, here we go. Dude, I don't know what to do. Anything I'm thinking is really good.
You could relish in your discomfort and remember that. Remember the sad things in life.
Dude, wow, that was like made up on the spot.
I was gonna say some worse things, but I guess I didn't want to get too dark that fast.
Oh, really? I'm always ready to go dark. All right, here we go, and I'm gonna do there. All right, guys. It's quite a difficult choice. I will proceed for this movement.
Kind of like my position. I'd rather just like stay here.
Do a pass.
Yeah, pass.
You lose. That's violating the rules. You guys understand people's obsession with Disney?
With what?
Disney World, Disney products, Disney everything.
I mean, I'm sure they put a lot of money into how do they influence the most amount of people to buy and like their products.
But like what I'm saying is, dude, there's this really smart guy that I know who goes to Columbia, and he graduated from Columbia with a DMA composition. So I know, and I've seen him, like he's smart as fuck, and all he does is like rep DNA, like Disney shit. And I'm like, dude, this is like really judgy, fuck. But like, it's like, how can you be in love with Disney when it's just like the most money grubbing kind of thing in the world? Like,
Disney bought Star Wars, so I mean, there's already a big fan base for Star Wars.
No, they own ESPN, they own ABC, they just bought 20th Century Fox. They own everything.
You're coming for me.
Disney, like it's like the evil overlord. I don't know. Look what they did to Star Wars. Like, I think Star Wars is shit, but I don't know. What do y'all love Star Wars? Sorry. I thought the new ones are just terrible, but I mean, I don't know.
I think they're. I mean, this might be. I think they're all. I mean, I don't know. I think they're all pretty bad, but I don't know. Not bad, but like. They're never gonna live up to my expectation, in my opinion, or they're not gonna live up to. They might. I don't know, but.
Expectation based upon you like the originals, or what do you mean?
Based upon like.
What? I had no expectation because I all of them stuff.
Yeah, based upon like this should be one of like the greatest movies ever.
That's judging by how much people flip their shit over it.
And how much money goes into things like this. I mean,
I've given up on thinking money is what like makes something good, because like there's so many. I mean, look at blockbusters every year. The summer blockbusters. There's just so much shit, and people are just pouring out their pockets.
Look at this stream. It's wonderful.
What? I didn't get the joke.
There's no money put into this that I'm aware of.
No, but this is some of the highest quality entertainment one can partake in.
Exactly.
The perfectly inverse rule that just works. But anyways, that was my Disney rant. I just saw something on Facebook, and it's like, Fosco, I feel like you love Star Wars. Is that true? Like, because you didn't say anything, I'm thinking it's probably because you do like Star Wars.
I mean, I like. We've talked that I like the Marvel movies and that we both did.
I'm a pretty big fan of the Marvel movies. And as for Star Wars, well, I actually didn't even see any Star Wars film until like I was like in my mid-teens, I think. I still hadn't seen any Star Wars. And it's like my older brother Cody was like kind of appalled by that. So eventually they showed me all the original trilogy. I thought it was pretty good. Not like one of the best things ever. And also I saw the new ones, and also I also enjoyed them. I didn't think they were they're not really that well written if you really think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like in general, I don't really dislike many things that I watch.
Yeah, but I don't hate them.
Because I just tend to kind of go along with it and be entertained.
Yeah. I usually enjoy. I don't really regret the time, but I haven't gone back and watched too many stuff. I haven't. I don't hate on it. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. To love what you
I don't have time to hate anymore.
I don't hate. I just.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, I mean I do hate what you mentioned, the corporate greediness and money grabbingness of it.
Yeah.
Like when the Avengers made the move of like re-releasing to beat Avatar, and I thought that was kind of ridiculous.
More avatars or something?
Sorry, Avengers became the second highest grossing movie, so they re-released it with like 5 more minutes and like to push to try to make it to number 1.
Are you serious? Like they care about that?
Well, I mean, I thought I saw an article saying that they denying that the reason was to beat Avatar, but I'm not really sure about that.
Yeah.
Like that's like fighting over like burnt spaghetti. Like, wow, great job. Like. I did not like Avatar. I thought it was terrible.
I never saw Avatar in theaters.
I wish I had. It's like it's in 3D and they spent $1 billion on it. It's like great.
I don't really get why Avengers Endgame didn't gross as much as it, because it just seemed like I didn't see Avatar before I know about it. It seems more like it was kind of it was more like a fad where it got a ton of views because of the new.
I think it was almost like one of the first like viral type of things to happen with like, I don't know when it came out, but it was like a viral thing that happened with like, you have to go see this movie.
Yeah, but still, I would think that I would have thought that Avengers Endgame would be like the highest grossing ever because.
Well, yeah, but
just how many people are super invested and have been invested in the MCU for a long time. There's
that, but then there's also the people that like haven't because I know at least Matt, MangoTownMatt, who like he's seen like probably like 5 Marvel movies, so he didn't see Endgame because he's just not caught up yet. So I think there's just plenty of people that like, maybe not plenty, of course, since they made tons of money, but that like they could just be getting into it or just I don't know, haven't seen the I don't know the 20 or so.
The main problem for it that makes sense. The main problem for it is that it'd be really weird to see Endgame as like your first Marvel movie.
Yeah.
And actually, there's one YouTuber who made a video about a guy who for whom Endgame is the first Marvel movie he saw.
For whom?
It seemed like he enjoyed it okay. But he just thought it was really weird the way the crowd reacted. And a lot of stuff is just kind of, there's a lot of stuff that is super significant for no apparent reason.
Yeah. Both of your bishops can't attack each other because your king would take it.
Oh, they can't capture each other.
Well, I mean, they can, but I mean...
They can't capture each other because the king would take.
Yeah.
And game over.
I guess you could on a check situation, I guess, maybe. I don't know. It depends. If there's a move you have to get out of... Well, yeah, I don't know. We'll reach that when it comes. You fooled me. You got me with my own move. Not really. I mean, I forked your pawns earlier, but I didn't capture them now. You somewhat forked these pawns.
Well,
That's not very nice of you.
it seemed like everyone was silent for at least a couple minutes.
Embrace the silence. Won't find that anywhere else. Pure silence.
The variant is getting real now.
Moved her kings up. Why?
About big move right here.
Wait, what?
His bishop's
You
going.
can't
His
take that because the bishop's covering it. That's nice.
Is it though? It's like something I have to guard, and if I don't guard well, he wins if he takes it.
Okay, so now we can have a three-way trade.
Fair.
So the take.
I think you just push a pawn or something. That would probably be better, don't you think?
Well, I think that I win material overall. Like, I think I'm just winning a piece here. Like, bishop takes d. No, wait. I think I was not a chemical. Take b. Bishop takes d5. No, wait, that's not. There's what square is the knight's on. Bishop takes knight, then Emerson takes, and then you take, and then I take.
I mean,
I think that's just winning a piece.
all right. Trust your gut. I believe in you.
I believe in you.
No matter what, I got Watson right next. Watson found a seat right next to my face, so I got Watson with me to the very end.
I haven't looked at the stream at all so far.
We bursting forth with viewers.
Is there anything in the chat?
So much, too much to even read. I don't even know if you could. I don't think you could get through it all.
The hottest ticket on the internet. Whole internet's watching us.
Yeah, you'll be if you make this capture, everyone will know that you made this capture for the rest of your life.
Everyone is worth knowing.
And doing it.
Good. Why would I capture you?
I'm not sure.
I don't want to lose my bishop. I'm just gonna let you go yourself. Like, I'm not gonna be the one to play this trade game. Stay here and relax. Free and natural. Enjoy yourselves. Shit, did I fuck up? Marie, I play no games.
Hey, Watson. Oh.
All my crap. Move. Good spot. Pretty.
feel like I could trade pieces. I could take the knight, and then he'd have to recapture the bishop, and then just move my rook or exchange the rook. Oh, he's still up the knight. He's still. No, he took. No, I'm not down yet. All right.
I'm encroaching upon your fortress.
Also about Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw Spider-Man Far From Home that came out, and I actually didn't know anything about Mysterio going in.
Okay.
They read about it online, and apparently, like, everyone in the discussion already knew about Mysterio from the comics.
Oh yeah, does have a history.
Yeah, for me it was like actually a big twist when like Mysterio was revealed to be a villain.
I mean, it was still a twist, I would say, but I knew. I mean, because they could have like had him be a. I knew he was going to turn out to be a villain. Spoilers for sorry anyone, I guess. But like they could have like kept him as a hero for like one movie or something. So I didn't know exactly what they're going to do.
Oh,
Uh,
difficult.
I feel like it's somehow like even harder. Like you have 3-player chess with this variant. What's the name again?
Corruption.
Yeah, corruption chess. Like it's like it's harder to do stuff in general.
Yeah, that's somewhat of a sad fact. It's a longer game than I was expecting. But who knows? I mean, because more pieces could be guarded, or I don't know.
I think it's mainly just so you can't trade down. Like we're incentivized not to attack each other. I think.
Well, we usually are incentivized when there's checks, but it's harder to give checks because you can't really attack anything near king quite yet, or you have to set them up a little more. It's harder. Yeah, it's harder to attack something near king, so it's harder to give checks more often, especially when trading down.
We just put Crepuscular in a bad position.
Move on back.
Really bad position. Boom, bam.
Is this knight? Yeah, is this knight not guarded?
Bigga boom, bam, bam. And there's nothing you could have done, you know. You're gonna lose something.
Maybe I-5 wasn't the best move, but it's like I started thinking I should probably develop my king at this point.
Well, we've kind of done it.
Yeah,
Right.
because I mean, it seemed like I had everything else developed for a while, and everything is kind of coming to a standstill.
Yeah. I might have to move my knight. Well, because I can move up. That's always. And even if it's so, like, I guess they're. I mean, not that I have, but they're always like, you could always even if you liked things, but you didn't like the greediness of Disney or didn't want to give them money, you could always.
Yeah.
You could probably always watch the movie somehow without support. Like.
No, yeah, no. See, watching the movies, I guess, isn't as. I mean, I usually don't like their movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. Even going to Disney, I wouldn't have a thing, but like repping it on Facebook, like, you know, just like, hi, I'm at Disney, and it's just like, okay, you're judging. I don't know. It's just like the repping factor. It's like you bought into the system fully. Like you're on Facebook, like spreading the good gospel of it. It's like, oh my goodness, like you're a part of the machine for that. Not only do you give your money, but you give like your psychology over. I don't know. Probably overanalyzing as usual.
Well, you vote with your dollar, so you're giving a vote to Disney. You vote for them to keep making.
Voting with your Facebook. I mean,
You're voting for them to keep making movies with your dollar. Hey, Watson. Hey, stop it. He loves a scratching post, but yet he scratches other things.
Scratcher.
What? Didn't you just lose?
I lost?
He can capture a rook, can he?
Oh, shit, dude. Damn it.
I can't even stop it because I'm in check.
Yes, you can stop it. Oh, crap. I just assured that, like, Crepuscular wins. Wow, what a simple mistake. What a simple tragedy.
Great game.
Like, doesn't that bother you that we spent, like, an hour on the game and I just lose it on a stupid thing?
Well, maybe, but at the same time, you know, it's like super late, especially for you.
And I'm not even tired. That was, I mean, no, kudos, dude. I mean, that's the perfect move to do. I mean, good job.
If anyone's watched it all the way through, I thank you, and hope you don't think it's a stupid move.
Yeah. Well, like, if you watch it all the way through, I would be mad. Like, much time. And then it just comes to this, like, shitty end.
There's one I didn't upload because it was a 3-player game with me, Crepuscular, and Matt.
Yeah.
And we got to, like, it was an hour and 20 minutes in, and no one was winning, and then Matt just resigned.
Oh.
Without telling anyone, you just kind of did it.
Well, I mean, he asked if he could resign, and then we said no, or I said no, and then like 3 moves later he resigned, and I was like, there was a checkmate, and like the checkmate would have happened in a few moves. But that's in my vault, not on YouTube somewhere. I'm gonna at least stop the stream. Thanks for watching, whoever watched this. Thank you for being you.
Yep.
Goodbye.